Oh my. Now what is a human doing here? In my territory? In the dead of night? Indeed, this city is mine own territory. Now, never mind that. Are you a hunter, perhaps? Come to take my feeble life? Well, we shall see. My, you hardly feel like a hunter, much less look like one. A wanderer of the night, I take it. How unfortunate for you. Well, I don't blame you. There is a certain freedom you can only get when the city falls asleep. And tonight looks particularly beautiful. Wouldn't you agree? Ah, my sincerest apologies. Since you aren't a hunter, I suppose I should introduce myself. Medraut, at your service. I am what you'd call a vampire. Yes, a pleasure to meet you too. Now then, little night walker, isn't the night just simply sublime? It's a time of freedom, of release. A time where you need not worry about deadlines, work, or being restrained by the shackles that is the conformity of society. You can do anything. The night is true freedom, or at least a little taste of it. What? You look at me like I'm crazy, human. I suppose I am getting ahead of myself. Listen well. The reason I tell you all this is because I want more people to know the greatness that is the night. So, why do you think people stay up so late? Are you afraid of what the future holds? Or do you want to indulge in a book or show? Or perhaps there is still something you want to do before sleeping? I believe it is because mortals are not satisfied with the day. More specifically, what they have to do during the day. It's tiring, isn't it? School, work, it all starts to blur together, and suddenly, you're going through the motions. You are living, but are you alive? For us vampires, we are immortal, so there's no worry of having to make the most of our life. But you are not. Your lives are short, fleeting, unbearably so. It seems like such a waste. Why am I so compassionate? Ah, little night walker, you do well not to trust vampires so easily. Or am I just that charming? Well, follow me. This alleyway is no place to talk. Let us go out to the empty streets. I used to love one, you see. The question you asked before, I felt like I should answer it. No, do not worry about it. They've been dead for quite some time. Besides, the only vampires opposing human-vampire relations are the old blood. The ones who have lived for a millennium. Most modern vampires don't really care for that sort of thing anymore, despite the hunter's best efforts in trying to eradicate us. Me? I am about a couple 100 years old, I believe. In human years, I would be considered a working member of society. Ah, human, look. The moon. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? It shines so bright, like a beacon of hope. It's a shame we can't see the full night sky, but this more than makes up for it, wouldn't you say? Why do I like the night so much? It's like a different world, I suppose. Even the people become different. You know that feeling you get when you sneak out after everyone has already fallen asleep? And all the lights are still on, but there are barely any people. It's weirdly nice. As if I am the only one alive. Free from my worries, doubts, thoughts. Everything. That's why I love it. I have always thought humans were a bothersome bunch until I met my love. They taught me many things about humans. Their food, society, cultures. It's all so deeply fascinating to me. So now, whenever I encounter a human who can't sleep, such as yourself, I tend to have a chat with them. No, I do not always reveal that I am a vampire. At least not at the start. Wait, now that you mention it, it's strange. Something about you entices me so. I feel like I can talk to you for hours and hours about anything. How peculiar. Could it be? Human, let me suck your blood. Oh, quit being such a baby. It will hardly hurt. Ah, I forgot you mortals thought of vampires that way. Don't worry, you won't turn into my servant if I take in your blood. Only the old blood and the pure blood can do that. And unfortunately, or rather, fortunately for you, I am a regular old vampire. For most of us, drinking blood and eating is one and the same, you see. Why drink blood then? Well, I suppose because we crave it. Much like you humans crave water. Anyway, that is enough stalling out of you, human. Let me drink your blood. Well then, excuse me for a moment. I was right. Your blood. My God, it's simply delectable. I have never tasted such delicious blood. You know, I fully intended to suck you dry after our little chat, but I've decided, human, I shall allow you to form a contract with me. Oh, it's nothing so serious. 'Tis nothing more than a verbal contract. We shall meet every night at the park at this time so I can partake in your... pardon me for a moment. So I can partake in your blood again. Oh, truth be told, Despite what I said earlier, I was just going to let you go had you refused, but I'm surprised you accepted so readily. You can't back out of this, understand? Good. We will talk of the night more next time. Until then, human.